when you look at the pure digital players, the innovation's already baked in, right? So they're bringing innovation, kind of forcing innovation on the rest of the ecosystem, especially as like YouTube moves to the connected television and becomes, we talked about this in prep for the panel, they're now the biggest television channel in America and in most territories. Not just the biggest video platform, which they already were, but the largest television channel. How do you see YouTube taking over the connected television and television changing the model of television itself, both in advertising and in other forms as well?
Yeah, well, first of all, as it relates to younger users, everything you were talking about, data under 13, of course, you can't take any data, and there's a lot of regulation. It's very likely with COPPA 2.0 that's going to go up to 16, which is closer to Europe, which really that is a very attractive segment that will now no longer be able to have data.
Reach, yeah.
So when you were talking about, is data a currency? Content data becomes a bit of a currency in terms of being able to use contextual and to align as much as possible. And there's a lot of research.
What does that mean? So content. So explain what that means.
So the problems with contextual today is people are using keywords or based on some of the metadata. The metadata is created by creators in the case of platforms like YouTube, and the contextual match isn't that strong. And so the better you can be at finding the actual match between the content that's on the screen and the advertisement, the better it is from the consumer experience and the higher the engagement is. A lot of people have proven this. We've proven this as well. And that's not just like a topic, like it's a hiking video and it's an REI ad, but sometimes it's also the sentiment and the mood. It's teamwork, it's role models, it's empathy, and it connects, and you're sort of drawn in. And why people like contextual, there's a lot of arguments of contextual more than behavioral, is behavioral is based on past behavior. So how many times have you looked for a pair of shoes and then it follows you all over the internet, but you've already made the decision not to buy it or you bought it? And contextual is much more in the moment. And so the power of YouTube and the combination from our perspective of thinking about this being 16 and under, not just 13 and under from a contextual, it's really important to get the data piece right and to scale as much as the sea of content as possible as you can. And so we've taken 3 years of content data from evaluating content, and we've been working with Deloitte on supersizing these data sets using machine learning so that we can effectively catalog the sea of content that is appropriate for kids and be able to slice and dice it through over 300 different types of metrics.
Without having to collect any data from the end user.
Without any user data whatsoever, and with an eye on something like YouTube's dominance and the importance of being able to transact on a platform like that.